Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, and in this video I want to show y'all how to make a super cute miniature fairy garden in a seashell. So let's get started. So today the tools and materials that I'm using are my pretty standard assortment of decorative mosses, hot glue gun prepped with hot glue. I have a little mushroom that I sculpted from glow-in-the-dark clay that if future Vaughn remembers to, which I likely won't, but I'll try my best. There'll be a link up in one of these corners showing you the tutorial where I sculpted this cute little glow-in-the-dark mushroom, or you could use whatever you like too, as well as if you have any like succulents or silk floral. Like I think in this one I'm actually going to use this really cute little it's like a palm, like fern fronds. Not palm. But I've decimated it. I originally got it, I think, at Michael's. Yeah. And got it, of course, on sale because I don't like paying full price for anything if I can help it. And so we have a couple of sprigs of that. We have our decorative moss. We also have... Here I have another sprig of silk floral that I'm just going to take, boop, just a single stem off of. And you could make this however ornate or simplistic as you would like. And we're going to start by using some of this decorative moss, because I want it to be nice and like tendrily, if that makes sense. So I'm going to start by coming in with our hot glue. And also some different ways to consider displaying this. I think I want this one to hang, you know, like kind of from the end here. So I'm going to actually grab some twine. And let's pull a loose end of it. And as usual, there'll be a list of like the tools and materials and stuff down below. But it's more the concept that I wanted to teach you as opposed to a specific, you know, because it's art. Do it however you like. Use whatever shell that you like. You could do this with like a big empty gourd or something. That'd be really cool. So I have about a foot, 12 inches of hemp, like macrame style hemp, and I'm just tying a couple of knots. This is going to give us something for our hot glue to hold on to, and I'm going to place this down into our shell. And I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit for y'all, so hopefully you can see what it is that we're doing. And I'm going to start off by kind of globbing this with some hot glue. And feeding it into the shell. And I'm also going to use, I have this porcupine quill, and I'm just going to use it to cram everything down in there and then let it sit. And now we have a nice little loop that we can hang this, I guess this is turning into an ornament, but you could also make like a little polymer clay stand for it and have it sit like this and have it look like the stuff's growing up out of it that way. So again, just use your creativity and do whatever you want, and you got this. So now I am going to take and just squirt one trigger pull of hot glue down into that bottom area, and I'm going to take our long stringy bits of moss, and I'm loosely packing it up top, and then again taking our porcupine quill, and you could use whatever pen or anything that you have, but I really like the quill because the hot glue doesn't tend to want to stick to it very much. So it makes me feel like I can just kind of cram it in there, and that's all the stickage I'm getting, and then it just slides right off with your fingernail, like kind of just scraping your nail down the quill. These are really durable. So there's that. Kind of sitting there. And now I think I'm going to glue in. Do we want a little mushroom on this one? I don't know if I do want a little mushroom on this one, but you could totally incorporate a mushroom. Like I'm making this actually following directly after this little fairy orb ornament, which really got me in the mood for wanting to make more ornaments. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be doing this one as a giveaway or what's going on, so keep an eye out on my social media or my Patreon. There'll be links down below. for whatever it is that we decide to do. Now, I do think I'm going to have this guy growing up at the top, though. So, right on that little nub where it attached to the original silk floral stem, I've just globbed some hot glue around. And then I'm going to bring it in there and press and pull over. I'm going to get just a little bit liquid on my finger to repel the hot glue as I press it down and in. So that looks really cute, kind of growing up out of the top like that. I'm going to take this stem here. Again, I like to get hot glue all the way around. That way it's not just sticking the back of it like a sticker, but it's actually encasing it and holding it down. And so there we are, like that. And then I'm going to take this little bit of moss that I have just sitting here and use it to smush down, boop, just like that. So there we have our little shell, and we could place something right there. I almost wish my mushroom would just fit just right there, but it's not quite right for that. So if we had a little crystal, or maybe, how would this look growing out of there? No. But you could put a crystal, you could put another seashell, you put all sorts of little things just right in there if you wanted. I bet a little quartz crystal would look perfect. So I'm actually going to stop right here and I'm going to go get a quartz crystal and then I'll be right back. So here I have a little quartz crystal that, while it's beautiful, it's not really an ideal shape for me to wrap into a pendant. But you could just fit it in there just up at the top. I'm going to see if I can't encourage this moss to come down a little bit more. And then we'll be able to just fit that crystal right in there. Just nestled in. Super nice. I want it to look like everything just started growing happily out of there. And some hot glue. And then smushing it on in if it doesn't get... Ooh, that sound though, and that feeling of the quartz scraping on the shell. I can feel it in my bones. But there we have that, and it's just sitting and hanging out. We've got a little bit of these little moss tendrils hanging down, making sure we don't have any little stray bits of, oh, what's it called? Hot glue going crazy everywhere. But yeah, just like that. As easy as that, y'all. These make great gifts for giving to friends and family. They're beautiful, just little fairy ornaments. Little miniature gardens that you can have growing everywhere around your home that require no maintenance. You might need to dust it every once in a while. And if you ever get bored of it, you can just kind of heat it up with a hairdryer and pull out the to soften the hot glue and pull the pieces out and remake it. Real quick before I go, I decided I actually wanted to add just a little bit more. I really liked that piece right there to fill in that empty spot. So I didn't want to leave out that finishing touch for y'all. So again, I'm just doing a little bit of hot glue, making sure I'm not leaving tails going everywhere, the little hot glue webs, and then boop, just placing that right in there. Using our nice little porcupine quill to push it on in. Keep everything nice and secure. And there we are. Our happy little fairy mermaid crystal fun, or wherever it is, it's art. It's art and I like it. So there. Hey y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with me for this tutorial. I hope that it was helpful to you and maybe got your creative juices flowing on how you might be able to make just some cute little fairy ornaments for yourself. I really love beach themed stuff. At the time of recording, it's February, and so anything that's green and living and fun and not winter looking is so nice to me. Like it soothes my soul. So I'm really glad that I was able to share this fun little project with you guys. If you have any questions, comments, or ideas, please leave them down below. I love hearing from you guys, so you can tag me on Instagram or share things to my Facebook wall. Also, if you enjoy this and other such fairy house things, please consider becoming a patron. I do a giveaway every Tuesday during my live streams, and I'm not sure yet if this one is going to be a giveaway or if I'm going to put it up for sale or if I'm going to keep it. I mean, I just don't know yet. So, but I'll be sure to keep you guys in the loop though on whatever I decide. But yeah, I have a lot of fun getting to do these videos for you guys. And even if you're not a patron, even if you don't even comment, even just if all that you get out of these videos is being like, that's a pretty cool idea, I think I might try that, like, you've made my day. Like, that's the best thing ever. I'm really glad to get to just do this. So thank you guys so much for everyone who does like and share and subscribe and who is a patron, and for those of y'all who send me encouraging comments and have good questions and bad questions and like everything. Like, I really appreciate the bunch of you guys. So thanks so much, and I will see y'all in my next video. Happy crafting. Bye.